Welcome to another edition of Take Two podcast with the Rock 95 morning crew. It's Craig, Brian, and MJ. And none of us have ever had the opportunity to work in the fast food industry.
No.
Earlier this week, we had McHappy Day, which was very cool. Although you had a chance to work at McHappy Day, which
yes, I have. It's more volunteer, I would say.
Yeah.
And so people are patient with you more so, I think. They know you don't belong.
Do you?
They called me out. They're like, one person's like, "No uniform today." Hey, that's weird. And I'm like, "Yeah, well, I don't actually work here."
Oh, so a customer asked you that?
Yeah.
Or, oh, okay.
Yeah.
Like, no, man.
But boy, sometimes when you, it goes with any job, you have a pet peeve with the customers, and I don't want to necessarily call that anybody, but we talked about that on McHappy Day, how the fast food industry could be demanding, and customers can be also demanding.
Right, they're so high on fast.
Yeah, we had a text in that gave no less than 13 different pet peeves. This is from one person.
And is this an employee from that perspective?
Used to manage a fast food restaurant.
All right, they got all the deets.
So they've got everything. So he goes, I would never say this to a customer, but I'm going to text it in anonymously. Here are some of my pet peeves when working in the fast food industry from people.
Thanks, Kelly.
Yeah.
Perfect.
So placing a huge order over $100 in the drive-thru. Come inside. You're killing our customer service time with annoying other customers. So
Yeah.
Interesting one. I didn't know that they wanted you to go in for that because I figured that you would just order in the drive-thru and then they would tell you to pull ahead and you would wait out in your car. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah, there is that.
I feel if I'm doing more than $100, which I'm never really doing
Yeah.
in a fast food restaurant, but if I'm doing a large order like that or multiple orders, I got to go inside.
Sure.
Yeah.
I feel that way too.
Yeah.
And I'm also stressed out because you got my family in the back and they're yelling things at me. I'd much rather just go inside and
people not looking towards the speaker as they place their order. You cannot be heard if you're not facing the speaker. So they're talking to their partner, I guess, in the...
Yeah,
just facing the other way. What do you kids want
like
back
some
there?
nuggets.
People throwing their cigarette butts on the ground in the gardens of the drive-thru.
Oh, no, that's just disgusting.
I've actually had to put out a fire in our garden.
Oh my gosh.
Oh.
It doesn't surprise me. I landscaped in some areas like that where you would do a massive commercial area.
Yeah.
And it's just dirty by a fast food restaurant.
Yeah.
People's garbage, too, not just cigarette butts, right?
And it's usually landscaped, and in the summer it's dry, so that's a huge hazard.
Yeah.
That's nasty.
Here's something really rude. People who hand you their car garbage.
Can you take this?
Yeah.
Do you
They're
mind?
not allowed anymore.
I love when they ask this question. They go, "Do you have a garbage?" Yeah, we do.
To you in your house? Yeah, take it there.
And especially from your competition. So if you're at a McDonald's drive-thru and they hand you some Burger King bags.
Yeah, get out of here.
I think now on drive-through windows, though, they actually have a sign saying that they can't take it for health reasons, and that's true. They shouldn't
Right,
be
blanket it with that. Also, we don't want your crap.
Yeah. I've never done this before, but this would annoy me. People who completely change their order between the speaker and the window. Right? That would suck.
Yeah.
So instead of a burger, I'll just get the chicken fingers. Thanks.
People who place a $3 order and pay with a $100 bill. Not just fast food, but anywhere.
Right. I don't even know if they take hundreds anymore.
Not. Some places don't. They'll say right on the front, right?
No hundreds or no 50s?
Yeah. And whenever I get a $100 bill, I'm like, oh, this is a problem. What am I going to do with this?
Are you going to get rid of it?
I have to go into the bank to actually put it into a bank. People are either yelling or not speaking loudly enough into the speaker. I feel like I always have to yell.
Yeah.
All of a sudden, I'm talking with my outdoor voice because the window's down.
And I also stick my head out the window, which I shouldn't need to do, but
Yeah.
I feel like I want to get as close as possible.
Oh, just looking at the front of your own car as if you've never drove it before, yeah.
Hey, one thing I'd really love to know from drive-through workers is that, when it's the winter time and your window gets stuck down
Yeah.
and you have to open your door, are they secretly laughing at you? Because usually my
probably.
guys are like, oh, it's okay, it happens all the time. But are they like, sucker?
I've actually had it where and this is a thing that they're going to not love, I committed it where I couldn't do the window down, couldn't open the door, so I just pulled to the next window.
Yeah.
to pay there.
Yeah.
Where they're given the food.
Right.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they don't like that.
How are you getting the food if your window isn't down? You can open the door only so much, and then you're hitting the wall. And how's that food coming
You are
around?
slowly sneaking in, or you're just like pulling your hand out. I've done it before. Or one time I pulled up farther and had my son take the food because his window rolled down.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. It works that way.
Problem solving.
Sounds convenient.
Craig's List.
All right, so let's go through some of the trending topics for this week. They've changed the photo radar spots for the month of May. I think they change it every other month.
Yeah, they every 2 months, I believe, but sometimes they're a little slow to it.
Yeah, here in Barrie, the cameras are now situated on. And by the way, this is not a bad thing to say. It's not like I'm ratting
We're
out.
allowed.
Oh, you're allowed because they want it out there,
Cops
right?
want it out there for
You
sure.
know, although some of those signs are smaller than they should be.
So we warned you, but
Leacock Drive near St. Mary's Catholic School and Cundles Road East near St. Joseph's Catholic High School. So 2 little school zones there that they want you to slow down during.
What a move it would be to just put out a fake kind of release and say, it's going to be at these 2 locations. Oh, whoops. My mistake. Real one a week later.
Could we be seeing the end of the Daily Mail? I don't know. Do you guys still get mail, like, and look forward to it? Like I did as a kid, right?
Yeah.
I used to have a pen pal.
Oh, that's exciting mail.
That was
Exactly.
exciting mail, and I had a magazine subscription. My son still has a magazine subscription to
mine does
National
too.
Geographic,
And
right?
Yeah, mine too. And he gets excited about that.
Yeah.
I don't get excited as I used to, like when you were a teenager. Like I got my 17 and my Y&M magazine. It's like, yeah. Or my Guitar Hero later on when I was cool.
What about when your grandparents are sending you a card with $5 in it? Are you
Yeah,
guys-
see, that's great.
Yeah. You guys aren't getting that
that's
anymore?
No. They are saying the older generation is fighting back against this because they still get checks. They don't get direct deposits, so
Yeah.
they look forward to that. They count on it, and they look forward to like cards from their loved ones and such.
Yeah, the
so-
handwritten card.
But they're not canceling it out altogether, and this isn't official yet either, but they're considering slowing it down to maybe 3 or even 2 days a week, which means you'll still get all your mail. You're just not going to get it on the daily, right?
Not as consistently, yeah.
No.
I'm never checking it daily.
How often do you go into the mail? Mo?
Once a week.
That's not bad.
So it works for me.
That's not bad. I know people that go once a month,
Wow.
and it's just jammed.
Yeah.
But isn't that fun? You go and it's all of a sudden it's like Christmas. Whee!
No, that's not fun.
No.
I'm trying to carry that back.
And it's a windy day.
Flyers everywhere. And then when you have the dreaded key because you got a parcel and you got to carry that back too.
Oh, yeah. That one.
And their annual report says they need to keep up with the competition factor. You know, all the parcel deliveries like UPS and Amazon.
So I don't get it. They want to keep up with the competition, so they're going
They
to
cut back. Yeah. Well, hey, I'm not. I don't work there. It's
Yeah.
above my pay
Tell me,
grade.
Craig.
Higher
Why?
operating costs and the lack of need for physical mail. You get coupons though, man,
Coupons are great.
and coupons are coupons.
But if you don't
right?
check it right away, it's like those are expired already.
Oh yeah. And you get a sheet of like 600. I'm like, I'm never going this much. But thanks for all the coupons. And just to compare, it's a little interesting fact. In 2006, 5.5 billion letters were delivered, and last year it was down to 2.2 billion, which I still feel is
It's a lot.
a hell of a lot of letters.
In
So-
billions, yeah.
When you have a billion, you're doing some pretty good business.
Does that count letters from Santa Claus?
Of course it would. HOHOHO, right?
Yeah, I know it.
Let's talk about this rage room. So this is a thing that happened with Boston Pizza. This is where, for hockey fans, I think specifically Leaf fans,
It does feel that way because they waited for this promotion until Toronto was eliminated.
and it's no longer a promotion anymore, right? It was just a simple quick little, hey, you want to let off some steam.
Right, and it wasn't all across Canada. It was in Toronto.
Well, it even says here, I'm on the website, it says Boston Pizza opened a rage room for disappointed Leaf fans.
Oh, there we go.
So after they were eliminated from the game, they opened it up, and of course it's Boston Pizza. You know, they played Boston.
It's hilarious.
It is kind of
It is
funny.
kind of
And you went and you destroyed things. So they had things for you to hit with hockey sticks and just get
And they also had
mad
tissues,
over.
we read, Craig, in there.
Oh, hey!
For weeping
For when you're
specifically.
crying. Why do they get me every year? I don't blame them. I blame myself.
Listen to Craig, Brian, and MJ, the Rock 95 Morning Crew on Barrie's Rock Station, Rock 95.